Hello, this is Hard Chatter, and today I want to talk about Jaden Smith, okay? You know, he's getting a lot of slack for the Grammys, okay, and what he wore at the Grammys, which was basically a house on his head, okay? But here's the interesting fact, though. It was inspired by actual Transylvanian castle, okay, y'all? Jada Smith, look at the 2025 Grammy Awards on Sunday, went viral, but wasn't his Louis Vuitton suit that caught people's attention. The singer who attended the ceremony alongside his sister Willow, which we'll talk about in a minute, modeled a castle-shaped headpiece crafted by the indie label Adobe, I think. Founded by Hungarian designer Dora Adobe in 2013. I hope I say her name right. Adobe. In 2013, the brand is inspired by her Transylvanian roots. The Romanian region is commonly associated with vampires, thanks to Bram Stoker's 1897 novel Dracula, and the character lives in a secluded place thought to be based on Bram Dracula. Okay? And there's a lot of history with this. Let's see, it's inspired by the region's legends, folklore, and mythology, including the infamous Elizabeth Badera, whose dark connection to vampires folklore echoes through Adobe's work. Okay, the brand blends history and with fantastic, okay? That's what they're saying in the article. Nicknamed the Bloody Countess, Elizabeth Bathory was one of the earliest known female serial killers. That's an interesting fact, y'all. And she was said to have tortured hundreds of girls and women. Oh my God, it gets bad. It goes down, okay? And bathed in the blood of her victims through the verse. Okay, but here's what I got to say about this. At least it was thought provoking. Okay, and Jaden, I will give Jaden props any day because they have an actual picture with the artist with the face. I mean, with the thing on her head, and it looks just like his dialogue. It's beautiful, but you know, I could see, and I hate to say this, but I don't take up for people often. I really don't. I think you do what you do in life, you get what you deserve. You know, is life is a boomerang, but on this one, I had to speak up because I think that Jaden and I think his sister get a lot of bad slack a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because of the sins of the mother and the father, you know? And people don't want to stop and think that these are individuals who actually think outside the box. You know, they are not of normal society because they weren't raised normal society. You know what I'm saying? But my hat goes off to Jaden because he was creative. Okay? It is something that's going to be talked about, something that's probably even going to be studied. Okay? Because it was that outlandish. But to know that there was a thought behind it and an idea behind it, come on. Mwah. Fanique. It's just perfect. His sister, on the other hand, because she got slack too, you know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. Willow has always been Willow, and there's a certain criteria that she wears that says this is who she is. Let her be who she is, because at the end of the day, no one is still talking about Kanye West with the naked, wife on the red carpet. Nobody wants to talk about that. We're here to talk about this, but we do not want to talk about Kanye West's wife taking her coat off, butt naked on the carpet, and they were children present. Our priorities as a human race are way backwards. Okay? And I'm just saying, cut the kids some slack because they've been through a lot. They have been through a lot. They've probably seen things that you could never imagine. And when it comes to kids, I am very protective because I am a survivor of child abuse. Okay, 8 years. So I could see the little in the here. I could see stuff, and I'm a little psychic on one end. So before you judge, we need to live in a world where we just stop and we think and we research. Because if I didn't research it, I wouldn't have known what it was. And now that I know what it is, I have to look it up. I have to research it because this is what I do, you know? So until the next time, this is Hard Chatter, and I thank you all so much for listening.